So we also need to go into that section. That's a payroll. TaxMate, we are able to prepare your payroll, prepare payslip, and also prepare your PAYE return, your annual tax return, then personal income tax return for your employees as well. Just a download. Just you need to just populate the information and do a download, and you are done. Okay. So let's start it this way. We always start with the business information. So we go to a business information section. Here's where we are going to determine the currency that we are using. We are using Ghana cedi. If we had a previous year overpayment or credit, we can enter it over here. We are going to determine the year. So the year, we have determined the year, and then the month, we say we are preparing for the month of June 2025. The month of June 2025. So we have it well determined over here. Having done this, please, you can then upload file. This is our company logo. So this is what is going to appear on all the payroll reports. That's your pay slip, the employee payroll and co. This is a logo that is going to appear on it. Then upload and subscribe your company logo, and then we can have a file that we can also upload as well. So this logo is very important. It helps appear and makes your report very formal. Having done that, I'll click update to update what I've done. Please, again, because you are doing a new payroll and for a new month, make sure that you delete all previous data. Please make sure that you delete all the existing data so that you do not add this to an existing data to create problems for you. Okay. So we start it again. We go back to payroll service and employee information. So we start populating employee information. So this is the salary information of the employee. It starts with the employee's number. It starts the name of the employee, which you can enter, please, because I've entered this. That's why it's popping up. So the name of the employee, the position, maybe it's management, the residency, whether it's a full-time. Please, there are different rates for non-resident, part-time, and co. Whether it's a full-time, select everything. This is when you want to do it one by one, but the system allows you to populate a bulk data. The system allows you to populate a bulk data. So if there are about 10, 20, or even 50 staff, you can, even 200, 300, you can just populate it, upload it, and then you are gone. So here, if you want to do it basic salary, 5,000. The allowances, startable allowances, there is 15,000. Okay. Then other benefits in cash, other cash benefit that the person receives, maybe any other benefits that the person receives. That the person have fuel, that have vehicle element. So we have the person has vehicle with fuel, and then if there's any bonus, the person receive bonus, maybe a bonus of 30,000. Okay, all right. The employee's Ghana card number. Let me say this is the person's Ghana card number. The bank, the branch, the account number. Please, this one, because I've entered, that's what they are coming up. So, and the person has a SNIT number, you can also enter it here. Normally, the SNIT number currently the SNIT number will be the same as the Ghana card number. So you enter it over here. Okay, so we have it here. Start date, when the person started the employment. Please, this doesn't affect the calculation. So you can put in any of the dates that the person started employment. Okay, all right. It just tells you how long the person has been with you. The payment you're paying, is any severance pay? Taxation of severance pay is different. Maybe there's a person's last pay and there's a severance pay. So you're going to have the allowances and taxable. If there's any allowances that are non-taxable, you can also bring it over here. So maybe if there's any allowance which is non-taxable, you can bring it here. And then other benefits in kind. Please, you pay school fees for the person's children. The person you bought a ticket, plane ticket for the person to go on holidays. They are all benefit in kind. So you need to put in the cost of the plane ticket over here, maybe 25,000, and for you to determine the tax. Accommodation benefit. Do you have any accommodation benefit? You have accommodation furnishing. All right. And then if there's an overtime, please, this overtime provided over here. Maybe the person's management. Normally, the person's not supposed to have overtime. But since the person has overtime, put it over here. The tax system will determine whether the person should be granted overtime tax or not. Okay, so the tier 3, if the employer contribution towards tier 3, maybe it's 15%. So 15%. Okay, so employee towards tier 3 is also 10%. Okay, if there are any, these are not compulsory. So if there are any relief, child relief, there is anything, put it over here, it will pick it up. If there's any disability, age, dependency, and you can also put them over here. If you have already paid tax already, especially when a person is either a management member and received management fee, or whether there's any payment that you make to the employee that you did the withholding of tax. So let me say the person took management fee and then you deducted a tax of 2,000 cedis. So this is an advance tax the person has paid. After calculating tax for the month, it will deduct this one for the amount that the person is supposed to pay. It also means that if you, for purpose of payroll, an employee, if you make any payment like management fee and you deduct withholding tax of 20%, it does not mean that you don't bring it to payroll. If the person is an employee, then you have to bring it into payroll, add it to the person's normal salary allowances, and determine the total PAYE tax. But the withholding that you deducted, you bring it as tax that has already been paid. Okay. This is what we have. And I'll save. When I click save, I'll have this updated. So please, we need to come back to this again. Coming to starting a new month, you need to should have first deleted all previous data. So that all previous data will be deleted so that I can enter this new month. Please, let's take this one, also very important. So this is when I want to enter the transactions individual on the system. We will do another one where we are going to upload a template, and then the system does everything for us. Okay, right. So this is how this one goes. We'll come back. Thank you.